Welcome to the cult of Baywatch. Once you enter, you can never leave. You're one of us now. Forever and always. You're always here. So may it be.
Fire up the grill, men! This will be a worthy sacrifice.
This episode is called Face of Fear, but I'll tell you what the real face of fear is. Whoever edited the IMDb page for Cretin of the Shallows to make note of the Night Puncher and Eddie's edible complex. I laughed a lot. Anyway, here's Stupid Baywatch.
Looks good, I'm starved.
Get your own.
So Mitch is angry after that rescue because for once, it really was Hobie's fault. He and his friends were trying to boogie board at a reef called The Shredder. Tonight I dine on Hobie soup. He's so mad, in fact, he's completely forgotten about the adorable orphan he may or may not adopt who has disappeared into fat air. Not really the point, Mitch, but Hobie can't just survive on MedRx and Jif peanut butter. Just saying. Mitch might be a pretty bad father, but he can take comfort in the fact that he's not business dad with a cell phone. Yes, Shirley, give me more appointments. I simply have too much free time to spend with my son.
I got an A on my essay, Dad.
Ask your mother, bye. This is Isaac, and he's having an awful day. And considering the previous day his friend almost drowned, that's pretty darn terrible. But there's nothing that can't chase the blues away like attempting the same thing that almost got your friend killed.
Hey, let's hit the shredder.
Ah ha 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 ha, stupid neglected child, am I right, Krang? That's messed up. Oh, do you really mean that? I never thought of myself that way before. While Isaac is cool with throwing everything away, Hobie isn't ready to get chewed out by Mitch again, especially when that's literal in the Buchanan household.
And I'll find some guys who aren't daddy boy wimps.
Daddy boy wimps? Baywatch, this is a family show! Torn between his loyalty and his friend's safety, Hobie turns to his former enemy for help.
My friend Isaac skipped school today, and he went body surfing at the shredder.
Way to be a narc, pal.
Yeah, I thought it smelled like a little bitch in here, but I'm the cool kid. I'm cool now.
In your dreams.
Hobie might be a narc, but Mitch and Stephanie can't resist a competition.
Hey, let's all get polluted!
Smell you later, Steph.
Victory is mine.
Take my can.
No, take my can.
Don't listen to her. She hates little boys.
Oh yeah? You don't even want to know his body count. Take my can, you little creep. I'm so confused.
Yes, Isaac is a kid with some problems. As a divorced parent who also neglects his child, Mitch recognizes the signs. And what are lifeguards but therapists? Maybe they can patch things up between him and his pop. Business dad with a cell phone coming through. Is this the way to the suit shop?
Lieutenant Buchanan, I just had to cancel a very important meeting to be here. Now, frankly, I can't see where it was necessary.
I mean, how cut up could my son be? This is ridiculous. I haven't been on my cell phone in 2 minutes. Mitch tries to explain just how dangerous a path Isaac is on, but business dad just won't listen. He even has the gall to call Mitch's credentials into question.
Now, I think you better check your degree, because I see it says lifeguard, not shrink.
I think if you check my degree, you'll see it also says PI.
Meanwhile, Caroline says hi to a blind man named Corey she's been seeing around the beach lately.
It's a beautiful day to be out here.
It sure smells and feels like a beautiful day.
It sure sounds like a sight. That's what I smell. Me, a real blind person.
Logan, resident knower of sports things, recognizes him as Corey Behrens, aka the Cajun Kid, someone horse racing fans would recognize as one of the greatest jockeys in the US and possibly the world. I know the Venn diagram of horse racing enthusiasts and Baywatching fans is basically a circle, but for those few outsiders who need to be told, Corey is played by Kent DeZormo, aka one of the greatest jockeys in the US and possibly the world. He holds the record in the US for the most horse races won in a single year and was inducted into the United States Racing Hall of Fame in 2004. This is his sole acting credit, but don't worry, they make the most of it by featuring him very prominently. Baywatch has had many sports figures acting that are not actors, and while I'm not going to say he's great, I will say he isn't the worst. Anyway, after an accident on the track, Corey was left blind. Or was he? Suspecting there might be some blind footery around, Caroline knows just the way to catch him red-handed.
Hi, Corey. How about a nice tall glass of boobs?
Drat, foiled again! And then he walked into traffic. The end. So it turns out he really was blinded when he was in an accident, but when his sight returned, he decided to just continue to be blind rather than face his fears. Looks like he's got der Angst zum Trotz! But Caroline tells him he can't let his fears win, and the best way to do that is to tackle them head-on. You know, it always starts off romantic, but considering Caroline's track record, that horse is gonna turn out to be a real asshole.
That damn horse is all over my girl. I'll kill him.
Anyway, now that Corey has been discovered by one person, I guess he won't pretend to be blind anymore. Not like that would piss some people off, finding out it was a ruse this whole time. It's never addressed.
It's great to see you back, Corey.
Thanks, Sonia. It's good to be back.
I fooled all of my fans and loved ones into thinking I'd lost my sight forever. Yeah.
Needing that one last push to get back on the horse again, literally, Caroline shares a tale about her childhood when she loved to ride the merry-go-round at the park.
See, I always used to wait for the merry-go-round to slow down before I would get off. And half the time, I ended up missing all the fun stuff because I was waiting. You can't always wait for the perfect time. Sometimes, you just gotta jump.
Wow, her story of recklessly jumping off of the merry-go-round before it stopped because she missed 2 seconds of playtime is exactly the same thing as riding a horse again after an accident that shattered several bones and nearly left him blind forever. Thanks, Caroline! But this story has more twists and turns than a game of chutes and ladders, because there's an evil jockey at work. Turns out Corey's accident was no accident. It was the result of sour grapes over a race the other guy lost. Corey explains all of this nonchalantly, because apparently in the horse racing world, it's a constant roller coaster of soap opera plots, and they're pretty jaded about it. Did this plot need fake blindness, overcoming crippling fear because of a horrific accident, and an evil jockey rival? Yes it did. Because emotional healing? Boring. We need an actual person to fight, and there's no better way to do that than by beating him in a horse race on the beach. Oh, thank God Deborah Schwartz is there as the flag waver. This episode was getting low on energy. He brings a friggin' taser to this race? Oh my God, I love it. He's the villain from Grease of the jockey world.
I don't know why I thought people would be okay with my cheat win anyway, but nevertheless I humbly concede.
Meanwhile, sad kid plot.
I love making French toast for the 68th day in a row. Lieutenant Buchanan, business dad with a cell phone here. I've lost track of my kid and missed 2 appointments during the course of this call. Time for the shredder to strike again.
This wouldn't have happened if my dad didn't have a cell phone!
Looks like Isaac's canceled his last meeting. And on Christmas, too.
You better not screw up my save count, or so help me!
I never almost lost the most important thing in the world to me.
Me too, pal. Me too.
As you can see, now that business dad is in shorts, everything is A-okay.
Hey, champs! I see you tucked your shirt into your jeans as well.
But unfortunately, the siren's call of a cell phone was just too much. Isaac lost his dad forever. The end.
Next time on Baywatch Nights.
From poultry-based battles to a high-stakes hostage situation, things become a real pressure cooker for Mitch. Don't chicken out.